Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm back out again. It's a late Saturday in November. It's the tail end of Storm Arwen, I think it was called. And as you can probably see, some of the damage that was caused last night. But I'm going to head out for a camp regardless. The wind should be dying off. I've got a choice of tents. I want to try out the wee Lightwave. I'm also thinking I might hot tent if the wind dies down enough. Otherwise I think the teepee would get a hammering. But it would be nice to get the stove. So I'm going to go down towards the loch, take a walk around the forest drive and see how it looks and then decide. Right, that's me got the tent up in some nice dry drained grass. There's literally no tree, well, very tiny branches above me, but nothing too dangerous. It went up very quickly, so that's good. We'll get decanted and then I'll think about maybe going back and getting the hot tent. Right, that's everything in. We've got a wee home for the night regardless, so let's go back and get the hot tent. A wee stove will be very inviting tonight in this weather. Right, it's only 5 to 3 o'clock basically, so I've got plenty of time. Let's crack on. So we really are all mod cons tonight. One stove, size of a laptop, 2 kilos, and hot tent, 1.8, and some logs, another couple of kilos. So let's go back down and get this set up. And that is Ben Vanu, where you might have seen the video with me, Rob, the Wandering Minstrel, a few months back. I'll put a wee link up so as you can have a look at it. The summit of Ben Ann, that's another video I did a few weeks back. Again, I'll put a wee link up if you want to look. Right, that didn't take too long. Whew. Right, let's get the hot tent going. Okay, that's that beastie up. It's actually quite quick and simple. And now I just have to do the complex bit, which is building the stove. So we've got the flue together, and what I've done is, I don't know if you can see that, I've added 3 carabiners to the top to stabilise the chimney in higher winds, which is something I'm expecting tonight. So I thought I'd better come up with a solution. So although it's slightly warped, that's like your basic shoebox shape. You slot it together and then just put the top on. That's the main stove done now. It was a wee bit of a faff because it's warped slightly from the heat of the last burn. But anyway, I've managed to sort it. Okay, so it's a wee bit Heath Robinson, but what I've done is just got 3 guy line attachments to carabiners at the top of the flue, and they're basically tied off to the existing guy lines on the tent, so no need for extra pegs. And the same here. This. I'm kind of glad that I brought this actually, because it would be a long night if you didn't have a nice fire and room to chill out. And it's really not that much extra weight. I should have probably just gone for the hot tent in its own right, but I really wanted to try the Lightwave as well. So one night, 2 tents. Just makes it more interesting to see how I get on with them. I've just gone for a walk before dinner. That's yet another tree down right across the Forest Drive area, so there's going to have to be a lot of felling before they can use these tracks again. Yeah, it's going to be a really cold night, I think. There's been wee flurries of snow, which you can see coming off these clouds, but it's occasional, it's mostly clear. So hopefully there'll be some good star watching, but I reckon it will be Baltic tonight, well below freezing. 5 o'clock and it's pitch dark. Very atmospheric though as you walk along. And we're back. Getting Baltic now. What? Right. Let's get the fire on, it's Baltic. That's the water on the boil. Let's get the first course on, which is tomato soup. Just nice wee winter warmer, but it's absolutely roasting in here now. Right, we're on the main course now. Cheese, leek and ham pasta. Just needs to simmer for 10 minutes. One of the good things, you don't have to worry about gas with a stove, is you can just let this bubble away quite a thing. It would have been a long night if I'd only been in this tent all night. Bit small, bit cold. Hot tent has been fantastic. It's about 10 o'clock now, so I am putting on a hot water bottle. I'm just going to boil some water up on a fresh log. And I've even created my own mini bear bag hanging up from the pole here because I've already had what I suspect is a mouse try and get into my porridge. So I'm not going to leave any food lying about on the ground tonight. There you go, from one extreme to another. This is going to be cosy tonight. Anyway, that's not a bad thing. Let's get in my bed. Right everybody, I'm off to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. Started snowing during the night. Nice morning. The mice are vicious around here. Let me show you what just happened. I don't know if you can see this. I went to make myself a cup of tea and the mice have eaten right through the bottom of my cup. Okay everybody, thank you very much again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this wee quick overnight adventure. One man, 2 tents. Storm Arwen disappeared thankfully. But thanks again, and I'll see you out there for the next one. I'm going to sign off now and head up the road. Cheers.